Good evening, everyone. We're back. WHNY-TV has put the band back together again for yet another amazing show. It is so good to see you all again. I'm Megan Lynch, and this is my girl BFF and co-host Sarah Sanders.
Hey guys.
Woo! We cannot wait to share another show with you. So we have a lot of exciting things to review today. On today's show, we review the New York Air Show, ILuminate, the floating museum called the Intrepid, SUA's Art Bar, Canada, and the Met Gala, plus other exciting previews and secret getaways. We have a lot to cover.
We do.
Are you ready, Sarah?
I am so ready.
Okay, let's do this. So first of all, I saw this group back a few years ago on America's Got Talent. They are amazing. And our organization is fortunate enough to have a nice little rapport with them. So we've got to witness them firsthand. They're creative, they're innovative, their technology is insane, and their choreography, whoa. They're currently touring the East Coast, so I highly recommend that you guys check them out for yourself. All right, let's check out this clip.
ILuminate is a technology and dance mesh-based company. Our founder, Maral, and she studied software engineer at Columbia University, and she's also a dancer, and she decided to mesh her genius and love for both dance and technology and say, you know what, I wonder how it would be to put dancers in lights, you know? It was her baby, her idea. They went on AGT and killed it. Completely opposite reaction of what she thought was gonna happen, and it's like, it's been history since.
I've done this show for 6 years. I don't think I've ever seen a more original, creative, or dynamic act than the one that you just put on. It is so fresh.
I've been dancing since I was 5 years old and writing software since I was 9. I kept these parts of my life separate. Dancing was more emotional, and software was more for my intellectual side. And it wasn't until after college, and even after 6 years at working at Bloomberg as a software engineer, that I thought maybe it's time to combine my two loves. So a friend of mine challenged me to see what I could come up with, and ILuminate is what I did. We are going to do more collaborative efforts with schools and institutions to bring students from all different backgrounds together to create their own ILuminate shows. We have done community outreach programs globally from New Zealand to Kazakhstan. In the States, we are working with Google's Made with Code to help empower young girls to pursue their passions in technology. A new and much larger scale production is in the works for ILuminate. In addition to more performers, intricate characters, costumes, and sets, we plan to reveal never-before-seen immersive technologies. This show will take ILuminate to the next level in entertainment.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh my god, I am such a fan. No, they check on that one. I can't with you in these checks. I'm sorry, it's my thing, but like I should have hired them for my wedding. Wouldn't that have been amazing?
Wait, that's an amazing idea.
We just had like a really kind of lame DJ who just sat there the whole night. But I wish I had ILuminate.
People
They would have gone crazy.
Gone nuts, but also the eyes would have been off you. So
That's
maybe.
true. So I did the right thing.
Maybe it was better.
We saved a lot of money too, I'm sure.
We did. They're
Oh my God.
amazing. I could watch. Very mesmerizing.
It is.
Right?
Well,
And
it's
you're
like
oh,
soothing. It's almost like meditation.
Yes.
Like you're just watching the light.
Like, oh, their legs. Oh, they're
But then
just
you
this.
think it's one person, but then they break off, and you can see the lights going a different direction.
Okay. So anyway, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's next?
Right.
What
What's
are we
next,
doing?
Sarah? What's next? What's next?
Well, I will tell you, Megan, since you asked.
Okay.
Next up is another prominent landmark, which I'm pretty sure you've never visited, because let's be honest.
Wait. What do you mean? Let's be honest. Why are you assuming that I haven't gone there?
Last time we talked on the show, you have not been to any landmarks.
Not completely true.
Well, we're going to talk about the Intrepid Sea and Air Museum. Have you been there?
So, 2
to be honest,
I have been to the Intrepid.
Okay.
But in elementary school. So my memory of it is a little bit hazy. So I don't know if we can even count it.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think that counts.
Hi there folks, I'm Jacinda Ward for WHNY-TV, and today we're on the Intrepid air carrier. This week they're hosting the Space and Science Festival, which is perfect for all you science and history enthusiasts out there. There are tons of displays, things to learn, and outer space simulations as well. So let's take a tour.
We've been here for a long time. We've been here for since the 80s. And what we really strive to do in our mission is to honor our heroes, educate the public, and inspire our youth. And we hope to do that every day here.
This is the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum, formerly an aircraft carrier that served in World War II, the Vietnam War, and as a NASA recovery vessel for the Gemini and Mercury space missions. The ship was decommissioned in 1974 and became a floating museum in 1982. Since then, the ship has sat on New York's Hudson River as a prideful memorial for the country it served.
I'm here with Mike J. Massimino, former NASA astronaut with a very impressive resume and a very interesting story on how he became one. Currently, he's a senior advisor of the space programs here on the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum, among other things. So, how are you today, Mike?
I'm fine. Doing well. How about you?
I'm doing very well.
Good.
So, I heard that you were the very first astronaut to tweet from space. So, could you tell me a little bit about what that was like and what exactly did you tweet?
Yeah, so I just happened, it was a timing thing. I flew my second flight in May of 2009. And Twitter and social media was getting very popular back then, 2008, 2009. The president was tweeting and so on. And so I think NASA thought it'd be a good idea to join the party and have an astronaut tweet and send the first tweet from space. And they asked me to do it, and I was happy to do it. So when I got there, I didn't really think much about it until I got to space. And then the first day there, I should tweet something. So I tweeted out that launch was awesome because we had just launched. Wanted to let people know I was doing well, so I said I'm feeling great, was enjoying the magnificent views, and the adventure of a lifetime has begun. Your
more recent claim to fame is that you are now a New York Times bestselling author of your new book, which you wrote. It's called Spaceman. Would you care to divulge about that?
I think where the book has had its biggest impact is it's showing people that it's not always a straight road to doing things, and there's a lot of setbacks and challenges that you have. For me, it was difficult getting through school and doing as well as I'd like to in school, and working hard, not always doing as well as I'd like to, but not giving up. And I think that was an important message. And even as an adult, after getting out of school, after getting out of grad school, I was rejected from NASA 3 times. I got selected on my 4th time, and not giving up. Each time there was another reason why I was rejected, and not letting that stop me.
It's so funny because I have driven past, on the West Side Highway.
Yeah.
You pass
You
the
pass
Intrepid
it, you
Museum
see it.
constantly, and I feel like it's
Everyone's
that
like,
time.
what is that?
Yeah, it is a little like freaky.
It is.
It's big. It's really big.
Like when we say sprawling, we mean sprawling. Yeah.
Enormous. So yeah, I need to go back. We'll go back together.
We'll go back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, baby, New York Jets, DJ J right here, the Boy Scout. This is how we're doing it pre-game and every game. We invite you to come on out, show your support. Gen Jets, the next generation of New York Jet fans. Nobody does it like the Jets, baby. #1. Go Jets.
The start of another NFL season brings new expectations, renewed enthusiasm, and a great sense of optimism.
What's happening in New York? We're the Struckers. Let's go Jets.
The New York Jets have restarted their engines, and the team and their fans are ready to take flight.
What's happening in New York?
WHNY-TV begins its new season with an exclusive preview of the New York Jets' 2018 game day upfront at MetLife Stadium. This special 3rd annual media event was an opportunity for the Jets organization to showcase what's new around the team for the upcoming 2018 season. The event featured announcements of the Jets' new partnerships with Def Jam, Marvel, and the WWE, new initiatives to engage fans, game day themes, and brand new food offerings at the stadium. To see more of this event and the New York Jets, make sure to join us on the new season of WHNY-TV, where we will continue to bring you the most exclusive VIP events that New York has to offer.
What's happening, New York?
Awesome!
Love that. Oh, that was great.
Welcome back, guys, and as you can see, we're still having a lot of fun.
I mean, when do we not?
We just have an amazing time together. And we just happened to invite you over. And look, we're experiencing all of this, reviewing all these events with some lovely wine and cheese.
Cheers.
Also, Sarah, you are in a good mood today. She's not usually like this happy.
Okay, no, I'm like happy all the time, but I will admit this wine.
The wine,
is
it's the
helping.
wine. So if you want to see happy Sarah, send wine.
Bring wine.
Send all the wine.
All of it.
So up next, it's time to fly high with the Air Force's elite demonstration team at the New York Air Show, featuring the infamous Thunderbirds. This event is a major extravaganza and exhibits America's military might. It's also used as a recruiting platform. Our WHNY-TV crew traveled to Newburgh, New York for this very special media coverage. Our other Megan Steer, was on assignment. I was not able to
There's
go.
another Megan?
I mean,
That's confusing.
yeah. But listen, I'll tell you what, those guys, the pilots, I mean, very cute.
I know.
What do you mean I know?
I'm saying they're cute.
I thought that you were married.
Okay, yes, I am married. Things have changed, but I love a man in uniform. So my dad was a pilot in the Navy.
Yeah.
So I have a soft spot in my heart for pilots. It's a dangerous
cute.
job.
I
mean, it's not. It's
No,
tough. It's really hard.
Hey friends, it's Megan Steer with What's Happening New York, and we are here at the Stewart Air National Guard Base in Newburgh, New York. And in a few moments, we're going to meet the Thunderbirds, the official demonstration team of the U.S. Air Force. They represent the pride, professionalism, and dedication of our American airmen. So tell me what inspired you. When did you join the Air Force? What inspired you to join?
Okay, so I joined the Air Force in 2008 when I commissioned from ROTC at the University of Southern California. I always knew that I wanted to fly, and then after September 11th, I knew I wanted to be in the military, so I kind of combined those, merged them. Never thought I could be a fighter pilot, but I went to Thunderbird shows, air shows when I was growing up, and saw them. I guess got hooked on the idea, and I never wanted to stop. Like that became my passion, and to be able to serve and also to represent the airmen in the Air Force, it's like the perfect job. So I'm pretty happy.
You said representing this group. Tell me a little bit about Thunderbirds. What does it stand for? Who are you guys?
Okay, so the Thunderbirds, our job is to show off the pride and precision of the Air Force. So to do that both in the air and on the ground. So in the air, you see our precise maneuvering, the loud jet noises that we make that simulate what we're doing in combat day in and day out with the F-16. And then also see the professionalism on the ground during the show. So our guys are putting on a ground show as well. They're making sure that these jets look top-notch and are ready to fly.
So what's your personal favorite part while you're doing the show before? What's your favorite part of
I've got a lot of favorite parts. I mean, each of them has a different feeling that comes with it. So the flying is a challenge. I sweat a lot. I'm thinking a lot and using a lot of hand-eye. So that creates a nice little challenge for me. And it's also fun at the end of the day to go and see the people that it inspires. One, that we make them emotional, patriotic, especially this week remembering September 11th.
Tell me a little bit about how many pilots there are that are a part of the team and what that looks like.
So on the team we have 8 pilots. 6 of them are demonstration pilots, and then number 7 and 8 will advance and also help set up the show and also monitor our show from the ground. And then some of the media flyers get to fly with them. So I don't know if you guys are flying, but we'll throw you in the back seat.
Who was your pilot hero growing up? Did you have one?
Oh man, I would have to say I always looked up to my grandfather. He was a F4U Corsair pilot for the Royal New Zealand Air Force. So that was his thing. He was an old fighter pilot and had old stories for me, and I always looked up to him and thought there's no way that I could do that. And like I said, like I tell younger kids who go to air shows, you see that person who inspires you and say, hey, what can I do to be like them? And then you kind of lay out chart your own map. And then you find yourself doing the same job that my grandfather did. So he was my inspiration.
Hey, I'm Major Matt Kimmel, Thunderbird 6, the opposing solo for the United States Air Force Thunderbirds, and you're watching What's Happening in New York.
Okay, that footage was insane.
Amazing. That shot where it looks like you're in the actual jet,
and then
the other ones are like coming out. How did they do that?
I don't know. Well, I'm assuming a GoPro.
Okay, I wish you had been on that assignment. I wish you could have gone because that pilot was really cute.
Oh, that Megan interview?
Yes, Matt. Matt, right?
Matt.
Oh my God. Okay, I was doing a little I was looking at the footage. He wasn't wearing a wedding ring.
Oh, he was single?
So maybe he's single.
He was so sweet.
Really sweet.
And also, he did an amazing job.
Really good on camera.
On-camera delivery. So even that is aside from being a pilot, he's also a good host.
Check on that one. So up next, the Met Gala is one of New York City's biggest events. I mean, it is covered in all the fashion magazines. It's an annual fundraising gala which benefits the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute and marks the grand opening of the Costume Institute's annual fashion exhibit. It is one of the biggest fundraising nights in the city and is considered to be the fashion industry's premier annual red carpet event.
Oh, yeah.
That attracts all of the top A-list celebrities. I mean, that's my dream, is to go there.
I love just watching how all the celebrities are dressed.
They look amazing.
Really out there. Some stuff that I would never wear. Some stuff that I would dare to wear. You know, it's jaw-dropping.
Yeah. Oh. But WHNY-TV was there for the opening of last year's exhibition, Ray Kawakubo, Art of the In-Between.
Okay, everyone looked insane.
Oh my God,
some people were gorgeous, some people were bizarre, but in an amazing way.
Yeah.
Who were your favorites?
Beyonce, of course.
I mean,
Rose Byrne, I love.
Yes, and I like her hair was
it
all...
it was like 30s
glam.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lady Gaga, of course. I always love to see what she's wearing.
She's always
no matter
pretty out
what.
there.
Yeah. What were yours?
Giselle looked incredible.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Her look was just gorgeous and timeless. It wasn't shocking.
It wasn't shocking.
It wasn't Katy Perry.
It was gorgeous.
What?
Or Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
That was amazing.
I don't understand also how these people can move. How do you can't?
It's an art.
They have
it's
Wranglers
the art of the in-between.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks. This lady. So this is our 3rd season of What's Happening in New York, a show that highlights the most interesting happenings in New York. Do you know what else is interesting about New York?
What?
Have you been hearing the...
I mean, it stopped.
I know. We have had some little pipe clanking. It's New York.
I think they heard. I think the pipes heard action, and they were like,
knew.
"Oh wait, no."
There you go. Okay, yeah. So,
but it's New York. It's pipes.
It's the real deal.
It's the real deal.
We really are in New York City.
In Soho. Amazing.
Trendy.
Yes.
Hello. But anyway, now we are about to show you some places that are not in New York. These places are featured in our international segment called What's Not Happening in New York.
Did you come up with that?
I wish I could say I did. All right. Okay, there might be something there. I know people who have been there and I've only heard good things, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to both cities. I went to Quebec on a ski trip when I was in middle school because I was taking French. I actually got the French award. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got a French award too.
Yes.
I think mine
C'est
was in high
bon, c'est
school.
très bon.
Oh, oui.
Mon ami.
Parfait.
So now for our second half of what's not happening in New York, we visit two gorgeous locations that are part of Spain. Fuerteventura, the second largest of the Canary Islands, is a dry volcanic island with no mountains and very little rainfall. The name derives from the Spanish fuerte viento, which means strong wind. Was amazing.
Really, really beautiful.
I felt like I was at the Targaryen Dragon Cave.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes.
I totally can picture where they did shots, some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Super gorgeous. The ocean as well, like very relaxing.
Yeah. So shout out to Fran and Inigo.
Yes,
who
thank you
shot
guys.
that for us. That was amazing.
That was really cool. Thanks. All right, now last but not least, our final review is the Art Bar. This is a very private and classy event which is hosted by our parent organization, Society of Unique Artists. And in order to bring awareness to the company's mission and help people in the art industry network, so it's a perfect type of an event. It's an exclusive artist club that is usually held in a private and unique setting. So I can definitely endorse those parties. They're amazing. I've had quite a good time at them.
I did too. I was here.
We partied together.
Yeah, we were
Art Bar.
here 2 years.
Art Bar is a casual event with a partying twist. It's geared towards artists, entertainers in a unique setting and has tons of entertainment and good music. This concept is ingenious.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Isabel Duncan, your MC for what promises to be a memorable night here at the AFA Gallery. On behalf of the Society of Unique Artists, I would like to welcome you to the debut of the Art Bar.
believe that's all the time we have this week, but stay tuned for our next episode. I'm sure we'll have much more fun and excitement for you if I know both of us, which I think we do.
Fun and excitement,
yeah.
So we would like to thank the New York Air Show and the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, Quebec City Tourism, Montreal Tourism, ILuminate, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum, and former NASA astronaut Mike Massimino. And last but not least, thank you for watching. Thank
you guys so much. Please be sure to follow us on all of Society of Unique Artists social media outlets at SU Artists. So good night, everybody, and we can't wait to see you again.
See you soon, guys. All right, now.